Welcome to this short video on the importance of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the hidden ingredient in lasting success. And here's why self-awareness is so fundamental to our personal and professional success. We perceive ourselves and other people in the present. Our perceptions are forming continuously and automatically because our minds are always churning. We often don't realize we have the ability to influence the churn. In fact, whether we intend it or not, our brains are forming mental habits and patterns based on our perceptions. Our habits form whenever we do something over and over and over again. This repetition creates neural pathways in the brain. Self-awareness allows us to be more present from moment to moment. This present moment self-awareness enables us to see mental habits and patterns of the behaviors and importantly decide whether they are helpful or not. Self-awareness might just be our most important tool for gaining access to our own ability to influence our choices rather than going through life blindly. When we are able to influence those choices, we can choose better responses when we feel upset. We can switch from anxious and upset to calm and curious, or from tune out to listening empathically. So what is self-awareness? Dr. Daniel Goleman's model of emotional intelligence defined self-awareness as the ability to recognize what you are feeling and how this impacts your outcomes and relationships. In the broader sense, self-awareness refers to our own capacity for introspection, to be aware of our own mind's contents, reflect on them, and be aware of awareness itself, sometimes called metacognition. Self-awareness not only describes our mind's ability to be aware of its own contents, but also what's going on around us and our reactions to all of that. Neurologically, self-awareness includes our ability to recognize what's happening physiologically, meaning our ability to read the sensations within our body. We need self-awareness. Without it, we struggle to manage our impulses, our motivations, and our reactions. The absence of self-awareness means we let our habits take over. And the problem with that is that we're going to be running on autopilot. And that will end up defaulting to a set of unquestioned reactions. These reactions don't allow us time to pause long enough to consider our situation or to choose a better, more skillful response. Self-awareness lies at the heart of the other competencies in the emotional intelligence framework. The emotional intelligence competencies require our ability to apply the relevant skills in a way that leads to best results. As this is an in-the-moment challenge, we need self-awareness. There are strategies to practice self-awareness and recognize our feelings. It is important to note that developing our self-awareness takes consistent practice. The good news is that there are a number of simple ways we can incorporate self-awareness practices into our everyday lives. Practices such as mindfulness and self-reflection through introspection. I wanted to leave you with this quote from Daniel Chidiac. Self-awareness is not the absence of mistake, but rather the ability to correct and learn from them. If you'd like to learn more about self-awareness and emotional intelligence framework, please do reach out. You'll be happy you did. I'm Edwin Quijada with the Fearless Coaching Group. Please stay safe, stay connected, and we'll talk soon.